rule is to try to stay still. Stay like you start. If you move that much, you'll miss the golf ball, or potentially, right?
Yeah.
The ball's just sitting there, it's only that big around. The next rule is to try to swing that Y that we make. Now, every club's got a little bit different shape to the Y, doesn't it?
Yeah.
And all the Y is a relationship between the shaft and your arms. Okay? So what we don't want to do is a whole lot of this stuff. If we're doing this while we're swinging, let's slow it down. Look what the club face is doing. See how it's rolling around? It'd be hard to hit straight then, isn't it? But if I keep my Y together pretty good when I'm swinging, see what the club face is doing now? Staying pretty straight. Now, it's not possible to do that exactly like I just described, but what we want to do is try. The better we can do it like that, the better we're going to hit the golf ball. And the last principle, stay like you start, swing your Y. The last principle is you must hit what the ball is sitting on. You have to squish it into the ground. Now, if the ball is up on a tee and we start hitting these clubs, you got to hit the tee out from under the ball, right? Now, if you hit the ground before you hit the golf ball, it's not going to work real good. So, when you hit the ground, there's things called divots. They look like this right here. Okay? That's what a divot looks like. The ball would be sitting right here. So you hit the ball into the ground. It's very counterintuitive because you want the ball to go up there, right? But you got a club face, you got a loft on it. It's designed to hit it up in there for you. So as long as you can stand still, lean that Y on it, right? And then drive the ball into the mat. The ball take off in the sky every time. See that?
Yeah.
No, I didn't even swing hard at it. Look how hard it went. Still go. You should be able to hit it further than me with the same effort, right? Bigger, stronger, right? You with me on this? Now, let's go ahead. Why don't you get on this mat, and you get on that mat, and face each other, and I can talk in between you. Sound good? And all we're going to do is swing for a little bit before we do some more talking. There you go. Let's get you
Yeah, I was gonna say, how about your view?
Pardon?
No one ever told me I was supposed to fall on the ground.
I don't know.
Who knew?
It's baffling that
Makes sense though.
yeah, it's baffling that the instructors
I never
don't
had a
teach
lesson.
that.
I should have.
Yeah, lessons help if you got somebody that knows what you're talking about.
I should have had a lesson. Before I had a license.
Yeah. Now, I can come over here and tell you how to hold it, and you'll change it 3 swings later, so who cares?
Yeah.
Right? Good morning. Put the ball right here, put it in the mat. Now, before you swing, you see there's a couple of holes in this mat.
Yeah.
Let's find you a spot that so we hit the hole about first. Practice swing, see if you hit the ground where the golf ball would be, right?
Yeah.
Give it a shot. Let's get away from those holes. Move up that way and this way. There you go. Get your hands that ball. Good. Same thing we do. Tell me your name, Steve.
Tight.
So, let's put the ball right here. Just practice swing, see the piece of your arm, whatever it is.
Yes.
See how it's off the mat. Very good, Zach. Good shot.
Hit the ball then?
Well, if you're comfortable doing it, sure. Good shot. I don't know what we got, so we do it. No. Not bad.
Went straight.
Went straight. Went pretty far, too. Pretty good. Take that to the golf ball. Yeah. See what happens here. That looked pretty good right there, didn't it, fellas? First try. Now, just so you know, I've taught, I don't know, 28 years now. I've probably taught 15,000 beginners, no beginner classes and stuff. No one ever have gotten the ball airborne on their first swing. Like you said, it was fantastic.
Oh,
Fantastic. Everybody tops the ball constantly. Topping the ball when you swing across the top of the ball. That's great. Keep up with what you're doing. Now I'm going to throw you on video so you can kind of see what you look like. Right, throw a ball up. Pretty good, dude. That's really, really good, man. Here's your brother video, then we'll take a technical shot.
Oh, I used.
Okay. Remember the 3 rules? See, like you start, swing your right, hit the ball, sit on, right?
I did too.
Okay. He's got the camera's right.
I did actually.
That's all we need. Now, let's come over here, everybody.
yeah. At least your first one was good.
Yes, I know. I honestly, I started doing bad as second.
Come over here, too. Let me tell you something. There was only one time in a golf swing that everyone looks exactly the same. Better guess what that would be? It's when your tool's functioning, right? Which means it's an impact. Who cares which is not getting impact? You can have to go one, as long as you look like these pictures, and I'll show you when it hits, you'll be golden, right? Now, I want to show you and tell you an easy way to get to this impact position more consistently than any other. Because if you Happy Gilmore, you're probably not going to be very good. So.
I like Happy Gilmore.
I do too. And here's, by the way, a great book. It's the Bible of golf. Right there. That's what impact position looks like. Let's study this for a minute. You're seeing things I want you to point out, but you gotta look at it. And just go ahead and remember this. Keep it in your brain. Remember what that looks like. Try to look like that every time you get it back. See how there's only one way to look. If you don't look like that, it won't look. Straight up. How you get to look like that's everyone's unique. You know, one walks different, you still put one foot in front of the other. So all the weight's on the left side, see that? No way back here. Great. This piece lower than that knee. That hip lower than that knee. Good. That shoulder lower than that shoulder. What you're looking at there. You're looking at what you're looking at. Most importantly, the arms and shaft get the lowercase y. See that? I don't care who it is, who your coach is, how they're swinging, what they're thinking about, how they're holding it. Remember Lee Trevino, guys? He was the Jim Furyk of swingers and stuff. Remember what Lee Trevino looks like when he's hitting. This is not my opinion. It's fact. All the way to the front side, knees, hips, shoulders, lowercase y. You're about to say, why is no one ever going about lowercase y? Because look, everybody that swings hits the golf ball, and now that I've told you this, watch on TV, pick up a magazine, see someone swing. Every time you see him hit the golf ball, they're going to lowercase y. See that? Yeah. Foul? Ball in the air. I just pick out articles. I don't care what the article says because it's usually no deep breath. But the pictures don't lie to you. Okay, why? Raise the front foot, raise the shoulder. I want you to really study this picture. See, okay, why do you sit shoulder, raise the front foot? See how the ball is taken off? And he's hitting the ground after the ball is gone. Remember that. This is very important. It's why Smith, right? All the swings are different. Everybody when he hits that golf ball, everybody looks exactly the same. And here's 4 different ways to swing. Keegan Bradley, Justin Johnson, Matt Kuchar, and Adam Scott. You guys know about the golfers today. Keegan Bradley's about 6'4", he swings the club very upright, very tall. Dustin Johnson hits the crap out of the golf ball, he's like one of the longest guys out there. He takes the club back and he closes the club in his backswing. Goes through there and he hits the golf ball and he closes the club on this side. It's really weird. Matt Kuchar's 6'5". It's called a flat golf swing. He takes it really far back behind his head. Like the other guy's way above his head. This guy's way back here. So it looks like it is. Then Adam Scott, you know, mechanically corrected. Very, very good golf swing. But it looks like the same guy with a different outfit. Because it doesn't matter how you do it. It doesn't matter where you're at when you hit it. No, in my opinion, this is fact. My opinion. If I have to look like this picture when I hit it, why don't I look like that picture as best I can when I get set up? At least I know where I'm trying to get back. Does that make sense? That just makes sense in my mind. Now, you won't see everybody on TV get set up like this, but you'll see everybody look like this when they hit it. Let me tell you this, as more of what you guys know more about golf. If you get set up like this, your shoulder turn will be better, your base action will be better, you'll have more lag, your hands will be on the club in a proper position. Everything will happen without having to think about it. And remember this, a reactionary movement happens the same way every time. Every time. A manipulated movement happens differently. It's the consistent tactical movement. And if you have to think about your movements, it's really hard to do. It's like wrestling, I'm not a wrestler. But it's like Olympics. I can walk on a 4-inch balance beam from here down into this building. If balance beam was just pain on the ground. Yeah. If you put me 4 foot off the ground, I'm going, holy crap, you know. If you try to think about walking down the steps, next time you can hold on the railing first. And then think about each step. You want to fall downstairs. Would you run downstairs? Now think about it. Come. Same thing we're trying to get with your golf swing. I want you to have to think about all this stuff. Swing it wide, try to stay still, hit with the ball sit right. And your swing will start looking like all these other swings. And your impact will definitely look. You ready? All right, now let me know what we're looking for. Let's see what's up. All right. Good.
Here, have a seat, Ted. I'll bring the other chair.
I'll take one of these because that one I,
Come here.
Oh,
too hard to get out of.
Yeah, you
I just
first.
understood.
Let's see what you look like. First of all, what's
Thank you.
your line look like? Your line look like a reverse. Yeah. Like that. So first of all, your line should be looking a little bit more. See, now we put the ball right in the middle of your feet. Agree? Right. Now let's put a circle on your neck. We'll line your back leg. Get some reference where we're at. Your left leg, one of your knees, hips, shoulders, what's that range? Well, let's just see if we stay like we started. We swing the Y, and if we hit the ball sit. That's the only three things you make to keep everything. Let's see what our backswing looks like. I would say that we didn't stay like we started. You ready? Also, we move your foot. Pretty little move that I do. Like I'm picking out lines. So I can line up, so I'm trying to hit that blue flag up there. Right? I'm lining things up, I'm picking spots out, way out there. Blue flag. Right? Then when I walk it up, I'll get to it here and I'll walk over a certain distance, so I know the distance from the golf ball that I hit. Also, the ball's right here in the middle of my stance. See that? Trying to see me wiggling into it, right? And I put my lowercase y before I put my hands on it. If I put it over here, my hand's going one way. If I put it over here, they go in a whole different way. So I put the club like it's supposed to be, put it in there. Now I'm gonna just try to stay as still as I can while I swing. I'm doing pretty good, so I'm pulling this up. So the very next swing, I wanna make that better, right? Okay. Let's do the whole thing again. Make sure that all these little spots are exactly like I want them to be. Nice and still. What did I not do on that one? I hit the ball like right here, didn't I? Was there anything wrong with my swing? No, it was wrong with my contact. I didn't hit what the ball was sitting on. See that stuff right there? We can just put plastic off of that. We'll be ripping the stuff off and we're down with such shooting plastic all over this. Alright, you guys got it. Make sure we're making a lowercase y, getting the sweet spot of the club, leaning on the ball. Ball's in the middle of your feet. Do some practice swinging. There you go. Good.
Yeah, I was just.
Right now. That's what you look like when you
Yeah,
hit
thanks.
it. There you go. You got it. Athletic stance.
Where do you prefer to look?
I run the back of the balls where I do, but people look at different spots, and that's a great question. So right now, let's just look at the back of the ball, and then see where we start consistently hitting, and we'll start aiming appropriately then. In other words, a great saying is shoot, 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 and then aim. Because look, if you're shooting a gun, every time you shoot a gun, it shoots off to the high right. You can't aim at the bullseye anymore. Okay? So if every time you're aiming at the back of the ball, you hit 3 inches behind the ball, maybe you start aiming 3 inches in front of the ball. Right? So shoot, 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 and then aim. If every time you hit it, it slices 20 yards, don't aim down the middle. Right? Play with what brought it. All right, fellas. What I like to see is 2 practice swings hit the golf ball. 2 practice swings hit the golf ball.
So, put ball down.
So do I not want to twist my back?
That's a result, reaction, right?
Okay.
So do the same thing every time. Don't sweat that. All you're thinking about is trying to stay still as you can, center as you can. Swing your Y, not a lot of hands, more your arms, and then try to hit what you're looking at. So hitting what you're looking at is the hard part right there.
Pulling it in, I realize. Okay. I
Do
kind of
that,
pull
do that
it.
back swing. Good. See, that's what you're watching. Let's go back. Go back.
Gotcha.
That motion.
Okay.
Don't get real mechanical. You guys know how to swing a stick already, right? So don't get real brainiac about it.
I got
Southpaw's hitting it pretty good.
So do this. Keep your feet still. Okay, so if you can't hit that little piece of yarn, you can't hit a golf ball.
exactly.
So keep practicing. Not bad.
You realize he's gonna beat your ass, don't
I hope so, I'm not very good.
Good. We're going to the golf
Good
ball.
point.
Same
I
thing.
only play once a year.
you? That one maybe not so good. Have you thought any more about that,
Now you notice that
information
every
about
time
that
you
course
swung
I've been
the
sending you
golf ball,
about,
there
or
you
is it
hit
just not very good?
As soon as you swung the golf ball, you hit this far above the ground, you hit the very top of the ball. Make sure you
thought
hit the
about it.
ground.
Was it
the ball's
Susquehanna or
sitting
something
on
like
it.
that?
Look at that. Excellent.
Yeah, jealous. It's my baseball player.
Don't worry about where it goes yet.
Yeah.
Get it airborne and off the club face. It's a huge thing on your first encounter, right? Eventually, once you start hitting it every time, we start figuring out where it goes every time. Right? We'll make that better. You just keep doing what you're doing. Now, I know because it's human nature, you're like, you don't really want to hit it off to the left, do you? So when you hit that one, you kind of did this one. You see what my Y looks like on this one?
Yeah.
Your Y look like this. So when you go hit it, make your Y, make it go over that way this time.
Okay.
Here's the thing when you're learning any sport, but especially golf. Listen to this study. It's okay to miss it. It's okay. You're learning. It's the first time. It's okay for us to miss it too.
Yeah.
It's okay to miss it twice the same way. It is not okay to miss it 3 times the same way. That doesn't, you're not learning anything.
Yeah.
You learn every time you swing a golf club, you learn.
Yeah.
So if 2 times you hit the ground behind the ball this far, well, the next time you swing, you better miss it by hitting the ground over there that far.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
So if you hit a couple of them off to the left, okay, that's fine. Miss a couple of them off to the right. So you know both sides of the street.
Alright.
That makes sense?
Yeah, makes sense.
Yes. Not bad, huh? Pretty good.
I think you gotta sign up for the high school golf team this year.
Tell you what, he's got
He always
skills.
does it.
Right out of the gate, that's pretty good too.
He does baseball and wrestling.
That's better, Teddy. Huh? Now, what you're starting to find out is swinging the bat.
Oh, yeah.
Just went for some distance on that one.
No.
Here's another analogy for you guys. You ever throw darts?
Yes.
A little bit.
Yeah.
Not well.
I'm not good at darts either, but you just do it while you're hanging out at the pub or whatever. Right? Not that you guys go to the pub, but you throw a dart something like this, right? Here and you're talking about, okay, we're going for what? Triple 20s? Right? Something like that. Most people want to do something like this and throw it. But you get set and stay really still, don't you? You know how big the bullseye is? So it's trying to hit a bullseye.
Yeah.
You guys are swinging a golf ball about 100 miles an hour right now. This is like if I was showing you what your golf swing looked like by throwing darts. Here's what your golf swing looks like. You go. You ever hit the bullseye?
No.
No, you're not. Stay still.
Okay.
You ain't trying to throw the dart through the board. You're just trying to make contact. I'm just trying to stick the dart in the board. So you just spin it. Watch me. I want you to watch the effort and the rhythm at which I swing and watch out for the ball. Did I swing hard? Heck no, I can swing a whole lot harder than that. I just might miss the golf ball. But if I swing with that little ease, right, so I'm throwing the layup. You're not jamming it in there, right?
Yeah.
You with me?
Yeah.
If you do it like that, you'll become more successful faster. Yeah, that's better, Teddy. I love that. Okay. Now, it didn't go that far, did it? But it was pretty straight.
Yeah.
And you missed it a little bit. Oh, I was very Teddy hit one.
I don't know where it went.
I don't either, but you hit it.
I do.
There it is. It just came down. See it bouncing out of there?
Straight down, man.
Another 50 yards.
That was a lot better.
Heck yeah, I could
Best
hear
hit
it.
yet.
You could hear it. You hit it on a sweet spot. It was wonderful.
Best hit yet.
And again, fellas, usually at beginner classes, I've got everybody up on tees about this high.
Yeah.
Right down the line here. And everybody's barely getting them off this tee line. So you guys are doing extremely good. Remember that. And I have to tell everybody this with golf. You have to lower your expectations.
Yeah.
Because if you practice 3 times a week for the next 2 years, in 2 years you'd be as good as you thought you were going to be before we walked out here. And you didn't think you were going to be that good at it, did you?
No.
You thought you'd be better than this, though, didn't you? Yeah, probably. You thought you were like, yeah, I'll be able to get it out there. Kind of hard to do, isn't it?
Yeah.
But that's how long it takes to get good. So yeah, you might want to go out for the high school team, but if there's some kids who playing 10 years on there, you got a chance.
Yeah.
But don't have his natural cover.
But that doesn't mean you can't get on the team. You're just not going to be the best one on.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean? And look, if you get on the team, you'll learn boatloads of stuff very fast from all these people.
Yeah.
Everybody has something to tell you.
I actually got the plastic one.
There you go. Beautiful stuff, guys. Let's hit 20 more and then we jump on that driver for a little bit. We'll switch
Alright.
back and forth. Excellent, man. So, if you start getting particular, you've hit the ground a couple times about this far behind the ball.
Yeah.
And they like to go out to the left on you some. So let's hit the ground a little further, back towards the right of your stance.
Yeah, sure.
And try to get the ball to go to the right.
Look good, Daddy.
I got 3 of them.
Tell you what you can do is force the balls into that black tray. You just gotta pull them out with the golf club into the black. Still behind the ball.
Yeah.
So maybe we saw in the video that you kind of get down pretty close to the ground.
Yeah.
Why don't we get a little bit more room by backing off the ball just a little bit?
Alright.
See if that helps. Oh my goodness. Watch how far that goes. Coming down. You did it way past 150. You see, these holes out here, right down the middle? The first one's 100 yards. And they go in 50-yard increments after that. So 150, 200, 250, 300, right? When the guys on TV fly it past that last pole out there in the air when they're driving. They hit extremely far. There's a few people out here that can roll it out there, me being one of them occasionally. I like to hit it towards that 250 pole and kind of keep it in that area. It's a whole lot easier to hit it straight. If I tried to hit it to that 300, I might not keep it on the drive.
Never know where to go.
But you just hit it with the 7-iron way past that 150-yard mark. It was pretty good. Big, strong fellas, though.
Yeah.
So if we can,
I don't mess with it.
I wouldn't either. If we can get you guys to swing at 60%, something like that, you're going to hit it further than everybody does anyway. Distance is never going to be a problem. Accuracy, hitting it consistently, is everyone's problem. Okay? But a lot of people have that, like a saying is, man, I don't hit it real far, but I can hit it straight.
Yeah.
Right? Well, you're going to hit it far already, so just go ahead and work on straight.
Alright.
And then you've already got distance. Everybody else, we're trying to figure out how to hit it straight. Hit it a little further. You know, because the further and straighter you hit it, the better you'll be able to beat it off, right? So keep working on good contact, not hard contact. It's a little bit different. You have to practice when you back off the ball a little bit. Excellent. Good. Look at this guy. See, it's going right over that white pole right now.
Oh, now I see it.
Yeah, so you just hit it about 155 in the air. And you notice when Teddy's swinging, and he's got some things going on in his brain. So you start saying the golf ball away, kind of looks up into space. And then looks at the golf ball he's hitting right now. You know, I wouldn't advise him to do that, but the last time he did, he hit the ball out the box. So I'm not impressed with that. It's not there.
He's looking where he wants to go.
Which I would never do. That's like 170 with a draw. That was awesome. But look, when we're throwing balls, if I threw a ball to you, I'm looking where I want it to go.
Yeah, of course.
Just so Justin, Jordan Speed, loves to hold it. He one of those two guys. So if he's able and athletic and has that
Behind.
feel, awesome. A lot of good
Oh,
swords.
behind the ball. I was trying to
Player ever.
get it to the right.
Look up at the target. She hit the golf ball too. Here's what everybody's told about golf. You gotta keep your left arm straight, in your case your right arm straight, and your head down, right?
Yeah.
Both are wrong. It's the weirdest thing in the world. But everyone thinks that. Whoever marketed those two ideas is a genius because everyone thinks that. But you don't keep your head down or your left arm straight. Then your left arm might look straight, but it's not stiff. And I may not look like I'm doing, I'm not doing this. But doing this, I sit here hit golf balls blindfolded. I'm not looking at the golf balls, I'm hitting the golf ball like golf, hitting the ground. So David Duval did the same thing. Looked up at the target every time he swung before he hit the golf. But you go out and play golf and you miss one. The person's playing, maybe he's been playing for 20 years, and you just missed it. You go, pick your head up. You pick your head up. You pick your head up all day. Right? You hear that constantly, don't you? All the time. Hey, look.
I keep my left arm straight a bit now. That doesn't look like I'm gonna hit the golf ball anymore, does it?
I keep relaxed and I shut up. And it's real easy to swing. And swing is about staying relaxed and loose. Tension kills swings.
Yeah, I can feel that.
You can relax, okay? Hey, why don't you put some of those balls in the tray like this?
It's one ball already.
In the tray?
Yeah. That's okay, please for it. You too, Jess.
This thing? Alright.
Yeah, pour some balls in the tray.
One ball up.
Oh,
Just pour it.
okay.
So you see how all this works. Come down here and you put your balls up the tree. Like so. And then you got a basketball over there.
And then I can just put them out.
Not bad, considering you, I don't know if you topped it or one underneath it.
So Jesse, over here, rear end. Here's kind of what you look like when you're taking it back to your normal weighting.
Yeah.
Which is, kind of a baseball thing. Baseball, if you're a power hitter, they want you to turn on your back leg, which is bad mechanics. All those coaches that are doing their baseball camps teach people that should be fired. Because you should be going to the front side. Then you can place the ball, you can hit it over both sides. So they don't know which way to play. Right now, when they get up there and you're up the bat, and you pull everything over to right field, everybody goes, up here to the right field because you're turning on it like that. When I get up the bat, they're like, well, uh-oh. They didn't know where to play. If I get it down this side or this side, because I'm hitting the ball out here versus hitting the ball back here, if you will. And I can place it where I'm going. That's the same thing golf is. Golf is hitting from over here. You know that? Yeah. Now then, if you try to hit it high, that direction, you end up on your back foot. If you try to swing through and hit it low, or left, right, you see where I'm ending up there. And the club face makes it get up in the air. Make sense?
Yeah.
Show me that. Right idea, but we didn't get any ground that time, right?
Yeah.
See how much easier it was for the ball to go to the right also, saw that?
Yeah, I saw that.
Oh, very easy for it to go to the right now.
Very
People try to
easy.
get under it, the club face gets open. So now, cause that felt good, didn't it?
Yeah, it's
Hit on the sweet spot.
Yeah.
The club face was just completely closed. So let's talk about that. What do you said about you guys? Patty, man.
Alright.
That was better.
I was worried about you for a little while too.
Yeah. I had to relax, and I found once I started swinging easier,
It's great
and
to
like,
watch.
just trying to hit it.
Over the shade.
I kind of stopped worrying about hitting it.
There you go. And just do that same
Don't waste your time.
action that you just did, and the club face won't close down as much. It'll feel sweet, it'll finish on your front side, the ball will go higher, straighter. Get there, get there. Smooth. That was a home run swing. Let's just get it down to the infield, that's all we're doing. What's your call? Now then, when you read about golf, you hear about golf, and somebody starts telling you about transferring your weight or turning your shoulders, go ahead and tune them out. Shoulder turn, a weight transfer, stuff like that is a result of. It's not a manipulation. This manipulation is an inconsistent way to move. So guys, so for instance, a lot of people slice the ball, right? And a lot of people will say it's because you're not turning your shoulders enough. Because they'll swing the club at this angle. So it looks like I don't have any shoulder turn or weight transfer, does it? If you take that same person and let them swing it lower back behind you, how big my shoulder turn is now. have my weights finishing over here. You with me what I'm saying? So if all of a sudden someone's trying to talk to you about how your body should be moving, they need to talk to you about the angle in which you swing so your body moves that way.
Yeah.
See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They're talking about putting out the fire. I'm talking about stopping what made the fire start to begin with.
Yeah.
Make sense? Okay. So swinging your Y, which is your arms and shaft. Now if I took my Y and swung it like this, it wouldn't work out so good, would it?
No.
So, but you guys aren't there yet as far as talking about the angle of the diagonal of which you're swinging. But you'll start learning that pretty quick. You guys are naturally doing it pretty good. So if you don't have to think about it, it makes it better, right?
Yeah.
If we do it without thinking about it and our stuff is happening without thinking about it, great. Because we only think about 3 things, right? Stay
Yeah.
still, swing your Y, and hit with the ball simple. Ready? Let's do it. Hit a couple more shots and we'll get into this drive. That was my little preach before we start talking about a different club here.
I like it.
Not bad? Not bad, fellas.
Better?
No, it's not bad at all.
How long had that young lady been practicing before she?
She had a 45-minute lesson with me right before I walked up.
Has she been playing before that?
Never played.
So that was her first time.
This is her 3rd lesson, but never been on the golf
Okay,
course.
got it. Okay.
So our next lesson is on the golf course.
She's had a few lessons.
That was her 3rd lesson.
Okay.
And she's like these guys, she's very athletic to begin with, swinging a bat, you know.
She was a baseball player herself, right? Looks like you got underneath that one. Pretty good.
Got underneath it, but just we speak the same verbiage, you can't get underneath it, can you?
No.
It's on the ground.
Yeah. I always say underneath, but that's the wrong way of saying it.
Get down on it.
I drove it down.
You gotta
flat.
drive onto the ground. Now that one, you try to get underneath it, you hit the ground before the ball,
Yeah.
but it's a mat, so it bounces back into the ball instead of if it's on the grass, it wouldn't work at all.
Yeah.
And then your club face was open, so it shot off to the left.
Yeah.
Okay? So we want to drive grounders in your brain. That's how you're trying to hit the golf ball. Never get it in your ball. Don't get under it, drive it into the ground. And watch how good it flies up there. Teddy's over here just crushing it.
I noticed.
It's
It's doing well.
amazing.
He started out slower.
Yes, he did.
Pat,
Not bad. Let's take a look at your club face here. All these marks you're getting right here.
Yeah.
We're kind of living in this area of the golf. We want to live in this area of the golf. So
I actually was
do
screwing myself
something.
there because I was gripping it too hard on my left side. That's why I was screwing my finger.
So,
I was just gripping the thing too
Then
hard.
actually try to hit it right. If you do, it's still flat. It's pretty good. This doesn't flat flat. But that's still flat. Obviously, it's decent. This is hard.
Very good.
So let's get away from that part and start living out this area. Ah, now we got club face on the ball. Oh, way better.
Yeah.
I actually hit the roller thing.
Little post.
I
All right,
love
fellas,
it.
let's come over here, right? Let us see your club. And I'll do this right handed, I'll do it left. Come back here. What I want you guys to do is see the down the line view.
Yeah.
So first of all, the shaft of the club, moving down the round right there, tells you the angle or the diagonal in which the plane of your swing should be. You know what a swing plane means? In other words, this is a horizontal plane. This would be a vertical plane. Right? So all your golf clubs are somewhere in between vertical and horizontal. They're a diagonal. See this thing right here? It's called the explainer. Okay. So what you do is you get into it, and there's like a golf club's got a roller with it. So you get in here, and you learn how to swing on that particular diagonal. And then you can adjust this height for different clubs. There's different heights. And every club in your bag is a different diagonal. It's hard. Yeah. So we've gone from kind of middle of the road club some now, we're going to the biggest club, most diagonal, flattest diagonal club in your bag. So you see the diagonal, see the differences?
Yeah.
Whoa. This is why people are horrible with their driver. Hey, Ted and Ed, why people are bad with their driver right here. What I'm about to show you right here will change your golf. Okay? Let's get over here so they can see this better. So here's what happens is you get swinging your 7 iron. It's like, man, I'm hitting 7 iron great today. All I'm gonna do is hit the 7 iron. We've all had that, right? And then you get up to the hole and you got your driver in your hand. You want to swing it like your 7 iron. It doesn't work. It's not the same tool. It's not designed to do it the same way. But you swing it the same way you swing your 7 iron, same diagonal. You're gonna hit it over there custom. Or in your case, you'll hit it over there custom.
Yeah.
Hey, I can't do anything but slice my driver. I used to I owned my own driving range and I had to put my marquee. I'll fix your slice in 3 swings or your lesson's free. You never get a free lesson. Because as soon as you understand the tool in your hand and how it functions, you won't slice it anymore. Okay? So step right back here against the wall so you can see this guy. So you see the 7 iron swings up like this, doesn't it?
Yes.
See the diagonal? Where your driver is going to swing back like this. See the difference?
Yeah.
Now if you take this driver and swing it up like this, see how the shaft is very steep?
It makes no sense.
Makes no sense now that I'm explaining, right? But golfers never think of it. They're just trying to stand here looking at the ball. They take their driver up like this, and then they go to try to swing it, and they hit it like this. See
There's
that?
no way for sure.
Yeah, that thing's gonna go way over there. But if you swing it back, it's almost like a baseball swing right here, right? It's very back behind you. And that allows your arms to roll it through. And you'll square the club face back up pretty quick. Make sense? Let's try it with the left-handed driver. Since I'm not left-handed, we already hit left-handed. Let's go through me learning it real quick left-handed. Okay, you know what I mean? Well, first of all, you can tee the ball up with your driver, right? So usually the first question I get is how high am I supposed to tee it? It's a great question. And there is not a steady answer to that. A great rule of thumb to start with is you try to get half the ball to sit, or the top of the club, to sit at the equator of the golf ball. That's just a good starting point, and you figure it out from there. Some people like to tee it low. I like to tee it up high when I'm right-handed. This one's kind of middle of the road right here. Let's see. I'll put this down behind the ball. You can see that's a little bit low for the equator of the ball. It's a little bit below that, but that's okay. Now, all I'm going to do is practice swing a few times. Right? Feel pretty good. Right? Well, what I don't want to do is take this club up where the shaft gets very vertical. I got to keep it at that diagonal the whole time. Starts at a diagonal, swings back at a diagonal, swings back out at a diagonal, swings back up at that diagonal. Seeing that work?
Yeah.
Let's see what happens. I usually slice it off to the left-handed. So let's see if I can hit like 3 balls, we can figure it out. Now another thing, it's a really long club and it takes a long time for it to get back around there to get the club face to square up. So usually you'll have more success if you play it up on the front part of your stance. In your case, it would look like this, Daddy. And the left hand looks more a little bit like that. It becomes a little bit harder to hit when it's up there in front of your stance, but it'll work out better when you learn to do that.
Gotcha.
Okay? All right, let's see how it is. Let's try to swing my wide at the proper diagonal while staying still and then try to hit that tee out from under the ball. Decent, but I hit the ground way back here, didn't I?
And
Make that better.
that's hitting the ground first and it still goes that far.
When you hit this one, it'll go way out there. It's club's designed to do it. Nice flexible. I mean, it's got a kick point on the shaft, big titanium face, trampoline effect on the face, all sorts of good stuff. So I hit the ground right here, didn't I? Make sure I get it right. Stay a little bit more over the ball, the whole swing. Okay, I got it on the sweet spot. But it sliced on me so much. The swing, or my face was a little bit open. So I gotta get a little bit more of this. Get up there, Bruce. See if we can make that better. Now I told you guys it's okay to miss it, it's okay to miss twice, it's okay to miss 3 times. In my mind, it's not okay to miss it twice the same way. It doesn't make any sense to me.
Yeah.
But I know you guys are learning. I've been doing this my whole life, so I don't like to hit the same bad shot twice, that's for sure. That's almost the definition of insanity, isn't it?
Yeah.
Right. Well, let's see if we can figure this thing out. We get a little more there, right? Right. Honing in on it, see that? And on the sweet spot twice. Got one slice, one hook. Feel pretty good now. Right?
In the middle here.
This one should go pretty good. Feel like I'm gonna get it this time. Doesn't mean I'm got it. I'm feeling good about it.
Yeah, that's right.
You with me on how quickly I just learned to do that? As you see my first swing, and believe me, I tried to hit it good every time. I swear to God I did. I want you to go, God, dang, first swing, left handed. That doesn't happen. But it took me 4 swings to figure out how to do it. What, 5 swings, Lee? 5 swings?
Yes, boy.
See how fast you can do that.
Yeah.
Right? If you stay still, swing your Y. Now you're doing it a different diagonal. You got to feel that diagonal. Flick that tee a few times before you put a ball on it and see how you do.
It's great, because basically I'm less than 2.
Back to you, man. Effortless golf is what my students call my method of teaching.
Well, this is so light. It's like crazy.
Huh?
It's just so
It's very
light.
light, yeah. You can
You know-
swing it really fast.
I would have played a lot more golf, but you know, it kept me away from the boys.
Yeah.
So I just, I couldn't, I played tennis. I played tennis for about an hour and a half. Golf's about 5, 6 hours.
It takes a lot of time.
Place over down the street from me called the Effortless Golf and just closed about a year ago.
So, where is
It was right on Gold Hill Road, just outside King Shane.
Yeah, that was my brother.
That was yours?
That's my brother. They just broke ground last week on Friday.
I've been there many times.
Yeah, that was my brother.
I'm trying to see it.
I don't have the cables.
He's had to do it, I think.
That's cool.
Many times I've been there. Cause that's 2 minutes from my house.
Yeah, it was.
Where'd you go, Teddy?
I drove a golf
I don't know
cart.
where it
I
went.
live in TPK. Like on the golf course.
Sounded good.
No, it
It went
sounded
somewhere.
great. I didn't get to see it.
Yeah,
I'm
I did
seeing it
too.
with yours. Every time you swing through, it's coming through.
We went somewhere around there.
Well, keep going. I almost had.
I'll watch and let you know where the next one comes. Just
Well,
don't
what's
right
nice is if my kids start playing golf,
Yeah, man. Then
they
you got a
get to
great
play
game
golf
together.
again.
Right on the button right here. And,
That means, Dad, I get to play golf
there
again.
you go. Jesse. That was perfect.
To the right.
Where did it go?
Let's go over here so I can see, because you're hitting the ball great. Look, I heard another one. Look at that one. Now watch it go. Can you see it going? See it going still?
Yeah.
Because look, there ain't no pictures. You just hit that ball 260 yards. Yeah, it was ugly. But you're in the fairway, you're 260 down there, who cares? Right? And look, golf, remember this. Golf is not about how good you hit it. It's about how good you miss it. Because look, you're going to miss it crap load more than you're going to hit it good. And when you hit it good, of course it's good. When you miss it, how good is it? There's the better golfer. Right? And right now, if you stay still, swing your Y, when you hit with the ball sitting on, your misses will be great.
Yeah.
Right? That.
That one. I saw that one.
Now you just flew that about 200 yards, then it rolled out from there.
We call that a worm burger.
He stayed on the ground the whole time.
Okay. Alright. Teddy, I want you to get better and better and better at not replanting your foot when you go to swing, because you're starting in here and you're moving it about right there, and it's making you miss it the ball. You're excellent at it, and you're hitting great shots, but you would hit great shots a higher percentage of time if you learn not to dance with your feet.
Gotcha.
What do they do with the boots?
You got it. And
Yeah,
he probably was a
that's
baseball
really
player that did this and stepped into it.
Teddy, lost his front tooth in 3rd grade. I wigged out and didn't let him play baseball anymore.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, see, that was a
Hold
problem.
on to the club for me. You're swinging through, kind of doing this.
Yeah.
Swing through, we do this one.
That one.
I'm gonna be,
Not the-
okay, no, you come on.
Not the-
What I'm gonna do is you're talking.
I know it's your own.
And when you come through, a little bit more feel.
Yeah, good.
Good.
Jesse just wouldn't take no for an answer. He became a baseball player anyway. He's damn good.
There you go, that's better.
He's gonna play college.
You're going to play college?
Yeah, I'm trying to.
Jesse,
Fantastic.
Teddy Russell's in college. Jesse's gonna play baseball in college.
Now, look, a little bit like this one.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's fine, you hit good. Make the next one go over there. I'll put more on. Okay. Now look, if you feel both sides of where straight is, straight becomes easier to find, okay? Okay.
I did that way.
Is it going way to the right?
That one, yeah, yeah.
Okay. So let me do the same thing with you. Get set up like your whole dog.
Oh.
Okay. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna be your right hand. Go ahead and get all the way set for me. I'm gonna be your right hand. Okay. So what I want you to feel like when you're coming through is this. Feel that? Feel that?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Show me that while it's slicing. It's a little bit harder to do at first, isn't it?
Yeah.
You'll get it done. Closer. See it wanting to curve back to the left? See it?
Yeah.
Right. Now you got left, I mean, you got right going on.
Yeah.
So smooth it out. You don't have to do that very aggressively.
Mhm.
Okay? But look, you can't do this.
Yeah.
You kind of got to do this. Okay? Closer, fellas. So you got too much of the roll.
Yeah.
You're still not quite getting the roll.
Yeah.
So check this out. Look before you're looking. Okay. Stand back up just. Stay here with me. In other words, you were standing too close to the ball, just work back with the ball. Step up here instead of that plug right there. Good. Now, you watching and you feel this. If you get the handle of the club past that ball, look where that club face is pointing.
Yes,
Okay? So we want to get a little bit more of the head getting out there. You feel that?
Yes.
Okay. So what we're doing is we're enhancing the feeling of what the Y is. We're swinging the Y, but we're getting a little bit more of that. We're not keeping the exact same shape. We're getting a little bit of this going on with the Y, so we don't slice it. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. It's okay. I backed you off the ball a little bit, so
That's why the guard's there.
you got it. That's why the balls are there, man. Good. Beautiful. So here's a great analogy for you. Can I see your club real quick? I want you to pretend this is a right-handed. So you're going to be sitting in the back seat looking over my shoulder. That's on the right.
Okay.
This is the shaft, or the driving column, steering column. Okay. Here's the steering wheel. Most people grab hold of their driver like this. See, I'm holding it at what, 9 and 2? Kind of hard to turn left there. And we're supposed to be holding it at 10 and 2. Now, if you grabbed it, held it at 11 and 3, and then you hit the golf ball, you change lanes, you'll never slice it. You'll immediately roll. Okay. So you get set with this side underneath
I
this
had
side.
no
So that looks
idea
like, when you go to hit the golf ball, as you're hitting the golf ball, change lanes. See what that looks
That
like?
happened,
You'll never slice it.
sometimes you know.
Okay.
And you see how well he's doing with it right off the bat.
Wow, look at that, yeah.
Okay?
10 o'clock. I gotta just remember 10 o'clock.
That should be the same thing. 11 and 3, not 10 and 2. 11 and 3, so you
11
can
and
turn
3.
it up.
Okay.
11 and 2. One of the things you're doing is this arm's getting really hot, that arm, you got set up. So when you go to hit it, your arm's gonna level out. So what I want you to do is get this arm below that arm. See what that looks like?
Gotcha.
And when you go to hit it, cross it over easy. But if you're already like this when you're swinging, set up, you can't cross over anymore. You're already crossed over.
Gotcha.
You can't make it come. You start like this, you can, it'll turn the club face over. Okay?
You're right, because when I'm golfing, I'll start slicing and I just turn it over and then I don't hit it as far, but at least I'm not, it's not going 2 lanes, you know, to the right.
Okay. So remember, it feels like this side is lower than this side is in the picture. But if you start looking at three-dimensional, it looks like this. See what that looks like?
Yeah.
So when you got to hit it this way. But if you're like
There
this
we
over
go.
it,
Oh, wow.
you
It's
can't
still
roll
like
over
that.
here.
No, that's right, yeah.
Go, go.
Absolutely right.
It was going straight and then it curved.
oh, good try. Now, before you swing another ball, swing a few times and hit just the top of the tee.
Okay.
No ground. See how you do. Perfect. Again. Very good. Now check this out. Jesse, I want to do something. And everybody, anybody who says that you got to use your body to hit the ball far, does the body move the golf club? If dropping my hips making that golf club move any faster? I don't know. The only thing that swings is your arms and hands, right? Body just follows along. At the PGA teacher seminars, I go, Hey, why do you call it a follow through? Hey, what do you mean? I said, you're teaching people to lead through with their body. Why are you calling it a follow through then? If you watch, my arms at close swing, then my body follows, doesn't it? It's a follow through. Right? Same thing in baseball. Same thing in baseball. Just means I should be able to hit it off my knees as far as I do off my feet, correct? I use my body anyway. On paper, this should work fine, right? You with me on that?
Maybe you guys should hit from your knees.
Look, I'm telling you, I know, if you get the right diagonal, it's easier to hit it right down the middle every time you swing because you can't screw it up with your body. If you start moving your feet and dipping your body around, boy, it's hard to hit that rock. Stay still. It's very difficult to stay still. I act like it's real easy. Just stand there and hit it. It's hard to stay still with your body, but you're learning it fast. Good. That's it. Much better. Remember, turning lanes, changing lanes with that steering wheel. Good, Jesse. I love that. So we didn't quite change lanes this time, did we? So turn it a little bit, suit over this way before you hit the golf ball. So remember, I know this is a little bit more difficult, but really do this. Don't try to hit the deck straight. Try to curve it to the left, but back out to the right.
Gotcha.
Going straight. We did.
I definitely did.
You missed it, but it did go to the right. That's success, right? Because look, the goal is to not miss it the same way. This is different. Oopsie daisy.
Nice.
So that one I definitely didn't have the answer.
See it curving?
Mm-hmm.
Fantastic. Keep it up. Keep it up, guys. When you catch one good, and it flies on the curve left, you're like, okay, well, I'll tell you right now, when you curve to the right, when you curve to the left, and you hit the sweet spot and goes out and it curves those directions, you'll know exactly what you just did in your swing, you'll feel it. When you slice it, are you off that way? If you're off that way, you're like, where did it go? I don't know what it did. I couldn't feel that at all. If you hit a hook, you'll feel what you did. You're like, holy crap, okay. Settle that down some and it'll go straight. When you slice it, you have no idea what you just did. That's why people can't fix their slices. They can't feel it. But see, can't you feel all that action you just did to put that ball over to the right?
Yeah.
Definitely can. So calm it down some. You're doing a whole lot of it with your body. Just do it just the right way.
It's because everybody's trying to teach them how to hit with the hips in baseball.
Look at that. Awesome. I know you're wrong. When you get advanced with your swing in baseball and oh, you're almost got it, Teddy. Turn it a little bit harder, or sooner. Not harder, but sooner. When you get more advanced with your golf swing, you can use your body to enhance your swing. But all these people out here at the driving range, they're trying to enhance a crappy arm swing. That makes it get worse, doesn't it? If you enhance bad, it's worse.
Went straight.
So if you can learn
Straight up.
to stay in your posture, or stay in your posture, and swing the bat. Am I gonna hit it out of the park that way? Probably not. Well, I'm gonna be good at hitting. They're not gonna want to pitch to me because they know they're not gonna strike me out.
Yeah.
And then from there, if I can keep that same motion, that flatness going through there, that levelness, that Gary Shepard going through there. Okay?
There we go.
And then I'm able to use my body to make that faster. With that same
It's all
angle,
right.
I will be awesome at hitting baseballs. The same thing with golf. You learn how to throw a ball like this, right? That's how you throw a ball, isn't it?
Keep from hitting
And then you throw it a little harder. And when you throw strikes, then you can do like this, right? And still throw a strike. But these people are trying to wind up and throw it 90 miles an hour, they ain't throwing a strike yet. Doesn't make any sense, does it?
No.
Okay. Same thing in baseball. Learn how to hit it properly.
Yeah.
Then learn how to hit it harder.
Yeah.
Right?
Work on that.
Same thing. Walk before you run. Moving them feet. Okay.
Yep, I felt the feet moving.
Guys have any questions, thoughts, or concerns about what we've done, what you're doing, how to start learning golf?
How do we go about learning all the other ones?
Well, a 7-iron and 8-iron is very similar to it.
Okay.
Get 7-iron down, move to the 8-iron, move to the 6-iron.
And just keep working on those angles.
You just keep working. I promise you right now, I can beat probably 80% of the people at the country club that I live out with one club. Go out with a 7 iron. I'll be there by there. I'll never miss. I'll never get in trouble. Won't be able to putt that good. Maybe a sand shot would be bad. I probably won't get to sand that much because I hit my 7 iron every shot. There's nothing wrong with that. Go out there and hit a club that you can hit good, pretty far. And just hit it every time. Who cares?
Yeah.
Golf is about hitting it to where you can go get it and hit it again. That's all it is.
I literally just realized why I like my wood so much, because I love my driver.
Yeah.
And I'm good with the driver. And I'm not good with the irons. So, and so I always, and if I can, use fairway wood, because I know I can hit that. And I'm so confident that, cool, it goes 200, 250.
Confident goes a long way in sports, man. I don't care what sport it is, especially golf.
But the other thing I learned was that I actually have to hit down to the ground on the irons.
You have to. You don't anymore.
Same with the woods too?
Nope.
Down on the ground? No.
If you're hitting the driver off the ground, you have to hit the ground. That's why driver doesn't work that good off the ground. You gotta go for the tees. Have a big old deep face.
Well, even the woods.
But if you're hitting a 3-wood or a 5-wood off the ground, yeah, you need to bruise the grass.
Bruised grass, yeah.
And that's not designed to take
And I
control.
do, but I don't like it. Because
So
an
like-
iron, you're
yeah.
almost,
Like, say your feet are right here, the ball's in the middle. The further you play the ball back, the steeper your angle of descent is into the ground. Wedges, sandwiches. Put the back of your stance a little bit. Maybe just behind the middle. You start getting your forearm, more up.
You're not left.
It comes out at a more shallow.
That might
angle.
actually
Still
hit the
down.
loophole over
It's
there.
just not as
I
steep.
thought-
So the
I was
divot
making
is
sure.
not
I
as
was like,
thick.
I don't think that went
It
right.
becomes shorter
Oh, we did.
and thinner.
Because
Up
I
to a
actually
3-wood,
tilted it
like
a
that,
little
takes
bit.
the top blades of the grass off.
which is why I think because I'm not going
You're a
down,
sweeper.
not with the other, I'm a sweeper.
You're a sweeper, and it doesn't work with your 7 irons.
No.
You're gonna be a fumble with the iron. Well, I'm gonna let you guys hit the rest of this.
Alright.
Yeah.
Thank you, Bruce. Been
Very,
great.
very, very good to meet you guys.
I'm sorry
So
for
much,
the
man.
Hope you guys learned a
I
bunch,
learned so
keep
much.
playing golf.
Thanks, thank
And
you.
remember, everybody sucks at golf. Everybody sucks at golf. So don't worry about it when you go out there.
Mhm.
I'm gonna suck when I get out there, but so is everybody else I'm playing with.
Yeah.
Hey, look, you'll hit a shot, and it'll be better than everybody else's shot they ever hit in their life. That might be only one shot, who cares? That's all it is. It's about going out and enjoying the company that you're with, enjoying the country club atmosphere that you're in, the beautiful 200 acres that you're on, and enjoying yourself, enjoying sunshine. You'll do something. You'll play golf for the rest of your life.
Yeah.
You'll get to where you can't rush anymore. You get to where you can't play baseball anymore, but you'll never get to where you can't play golf.
Yeah.
And that's the day you die.
You playing TKT at all?
Yeah, I'm playing the club championship this weekend. Yep. And you'll say, well, why are they letting the golf pro play in the club championship? There's about 2 or 3 other ones in there, first of all. And none of us are touring professionals. So there's a difference between a professional golfer, people we see on TV, and a golf professional. People like me that just work in the business of a retail shop. And I played golf for 38 years. Yes, 38 years this year. So I can take people like you and get you better at golf pretty quick. Now, can I take a tour player and get him better? I believe that I can, but a lot of tour players wouldn't believe that because I'm not on tour. I'm not, Butch Harmon. Do I think I teach better than Butch Harmon? I'll teach circles around that guy. He's their boy golf instructor in the world.
Are you familiar with the Bar Seniors?
Oh, yeah.
That's the one that I work with. I didn't look too fast.
But have you ever voted on the top instructor in the country? No, have you? Have you?
Always. He's the one that makes me get involved.
Sarcasm. Who votes on these people that are in the top 100 instructors? I've never done it. I've been to the PGA for 28 years. Never got a ballot. So who's scratching who's back here? So when you say, hey, he's the 3rd best golf instructor in the world. Bull crap. Go out here and teach all day in the sunshine with me, with people that have never picked up a golf club before, see how good you do. You're over there teaching the most talented people in the world. Like, say, what's his name? Hank Haney. You see the Haney Project? He had Charles Barkley on there, worst golf swing in the world, trying to get a better job. Didn't change him at all, did he? You watched it. And then he took Ray Romano. Everybody loves Ray. He just wanted to break 80. He was a mid-80s player. He wanted to break 80. He was on there for 3 months. He broke 80. And then you took the best golfer in the world, Tiger Woods, and made him no longer the best golfer in the world. How in the heck are you ranked number 2 in the world? That doesn't make any sense, does it? Because I guarantee I'll give your money back if you took 4 lessons with me and you shot in the 80s and you didn't break 70 and didn't 4 lessons. I'd give you your $150 back. That's embarrassing. He put this guy on TV, did it for 3 months and he didn't break in. That's embarrassing.
Okay,
Anyway,
so
fellas.
much, man. Serious
I
appreciate it.
enjoyed it. I think you guys are doing wonderful.
This is that book, by the way?
Yeah.
Mike, I just didn't give you that book?
Yeah, if you wanna hold it down here, read some of that stuff. When you
No,
guys
I'll
get
give it right back to you. 'cause
You gotta read the
I'll see
close
if I
back
can
up
pick it
anyway.
up. What's that?
You gotta read the close back anyway.
Oh, okay.